What's going on, guys? It's Jeremy here, Thunder Fitness in Pequannock. So I got a question from Cecilia from Facebook, and she asked, it's body fat, so you can't just pinpoint one area. So like if you have body fat and you have more in this area, if you just start hitting some back exercises, it's not going to target. All right, so you have to have a clean diet for one. So assuming your diet is in check and you have that aligned with what you're doing in terms of working out full body. So let's assume you have all that down. Here are some back exercises that you can do. So we'll start with the back flies for one. So you lean on over, abs stay tight, so you pretend you're gonna pull that belly button in, bend over, and then we're gonna squeeze the arms apart, okay? So you just squeeze the arms apart. So you're gonna squeeze those shoulder blades, your rhomboids. As you come up, you take a pause. Common issue here is, I don't know if you can see, but when you arch, people arch their back and lean over. Okay, this is what you don't want to do. So we pull in the belly button, right? We draw it in. We bend from our hips. So you kind of tip over and you see that spine, how it's nice and neutral. It's not arched. It's right in there. My abs are tight. Now my abs and my lower back's protected. My abs are tight, my lower back's protected. And now I can go into my back flies, okay? Another common mistake with this is you're up too high. So from here, they're here and they're doing what they think are back flies, but it's mainly targeting your shoulders because you're going up. So we have to lean over, back tight, abs tight, and you wanna get that horizontal pull, okay? So those are your back flies, all right? So another one you could do are back rows. Pair of dumbbells, same idea with your form. You're bending over, thumbs are out, and then we're squeezing up. Squeeze the shoulder blades, and then squeeze them up. All right, so this is targeting your lower lats. Another one you can do if you have a bench. If not, you can also just do this leaning over, but we would hold our arm on the bench, and then we would go into our back row this way. Okay, so your thumb's pointing up, and you're rowing up. Okay, so if you don't have a bench, you can just lean right on your quad, your leg, and then just row up. Okay, common mistake here is squeezing with your trap and then getting this action going. So you got to make sure you're up nice and tall, abs tight, and then we just row that arm up. A little trick you can do with those back rows is kind of give like almost, you don't want to swing, but that's the motion you're going with. So you're going here, and then we're squeezing to engage those lats, squeeze to engage. So if you see that motion, that's what you want pulling up. Another thing you can do are pull-ups. So if you can't do a full pull-up, you can do assisted one. So you can grab a band, tie it up to your door, and then pull down and get your lats that way. All right, so those pull-ups. So now I have this attached to a bar, and then what I do is I pull down and I squeeze my lats, all right? So I shoulders back, chest up, and you squeeze underneath your lats to bring your arms down. So what you do is you pretend you're gonna use the band to pick yourself off the chair, all right? So I'm here, I pretend I'm gonna lift myself up, I squeeze, and then I'm down. This way you're not going like this. You're not just pulling down with your arms and keeping those traps up. So one more time. We're here, shoulders back, chest out, nice and tall. Squeeze down, pause, and then return. Squeeze down, pause, and then return. All right, so that's one option for pull-ups. Or you can get a band, put it in your door, and then go with the horizontal pull. All right, so for those horizontal pulls, you can tie a band into a door, and then we just go into our pull. So we're here, and then we just squeeze back. So you want to have that athletic stance here. Abs tight, stay nice and strong, nice and tall, and we're gonna squeeze back and then return. Squeeze back, then return. Shoulders back, chest out, abs tight. Remember that arch? You do not want the arch, all right? So keep the abs nice and tight, and then we squeeze, return. Squeeze, return, all right? All right, so some other options you can do for your back is the Swiss ball, all right? So you're just gonna roll on the Swiss ball, right? Squeeze those cheeks. We go Y's. We go W's. Then we go T's. Still squeezing those cheeks. Do not use your lower back to extend and hold up. All right, so you hang down, squeeze your cheeks, stay right in a neutral position. So you're getting that upper body, your back, and your cheeks. All right, so remember, if your cheeks aren't burning, you're not doing this right. Make sure you squeeze those cheeks, keep the abs tight, and squeeze those shoulder blades to lift the hands. Last thing, don't shrug. So when we're here, you push down, stay nice and tall, and then open up with your arms. All right, so that's all I have for you today. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you soon.